Hello and welcome to Threefold Herbal Healing. My name is Lior Sadeh, and today is the fourth video in a series of video that I made about the 4 herbs for detox. So we talk about alternative herbs for supporting the lymphatic system. We talked about diuretic herbs to support the kidneys and the urinary tract. And we talk about bitter herbs to support liver and gallbladder. Today, I want to talk about diaphoretic herbs, herbs that support a detox through the skin. But before I begin, I would like to introduce you to the concept of flavor as a way to learn about the action of herbs. Until not that long ago, herbalists didn't have the laboratory or chemist to look, digest, and analyze substances and compounds inside herbs. Traditionally, the way herbalists knew about how herbs work in the body was through their experience or through their senses. And flavor was a huge part of that. So when we think about flavor of herbs, we find that sour herbs usually support lymphatic movement. You can think about sour food like berries or vinegar as ways to support lymphatic flow. Salty herbs were used for the kidneys. It's not a surprise since the kidney is balancing the minerals or salts to fluids in the body. So if you ingest a lot of minerals, salty herbs, then you will feel thirsty, you will drink more, and then the body will flush the excess minerals, the excess fluid, but with it, excess toxins that are water soluble in the urine. Bitters are bitter. Bitters support the liver and gallbladder in their process of detoxification. And today we are talking about diaphoretic. Diaphoretic generally are pungent, spicy herbs. And what they do in the body is they really create heat in the center of the body, and they spread this heat into the periphery, into the skin, and make the skin or stimulate the skin to open the pores and sweat out toxins. How does it work? The skin is the largest organ of your body, and heat, one of its roles is to regulate temperature. The skin regulates temperature by closing and opening the pores of the skin. So if your body is overly hot, if the temperature is going up, the skin will tend to open the pores and let it go out in sweat, and with it carry toxins. Think about it in the same way that you think about keeping the temperature in your house regulated. When it's very, very hot inside the house, you will tend to open the window and let some of the heat go out. When it's very cold in the house, you will close windows because you want to keep the heat inside. The skin works in the same way. Now, for centuries now, people use sweating as a way of cleansing and renewing. So it was sweat lodge in some culture, it was saunas in other culture, but people all over the world use sweating as a way of eliminating toxins and renewal or rebirth. Think about snakes and the way they shed their skin for rebirth. So human beings are not able to shed their skin, but they are able to go to the sauna and open the skin pores and allow all this heat and toxicity to come out through the skin pores and cleanse themselves so they can be renewed. Yeah. The skin as a elimination organ is not as effective as the liver. It doesn't process toxins in the same proficiency as the liver. But when will the skin become more active in detoxing? It's when your liver is either overwhelmed by too much toxicity in your body, or when the liver is too weak and is unable to do its job. So it's congested, it's stagnant, it doesn't float the boat anymore. What will happen then is that toxicity will come out through the skin. And it sometimes happened to me that people come to me in the farm market or reach out to me in a phone call or an email and ask about topicals to use on the skin because they have either eczema or acne. And my usual answer for them is that the state of your skin is actually a reflection of how well your liver does its job. So skin health comes from deep within. And if you want to support a healthy skin, you want to nourish your skin, you want to support your liver, you want to sleep, and you want to hydrate. So healthy skin is really comes from within. Yeah. Diaphoretic herbs, like I said, are usually very pungent and spicy. They were used for centuries by culture all over the world. So in the Middle East, it was herbs like thyme, sage, um, rosemary, and oregano. We all know them because we use them as food. In the Far East, Thai food or Indian food, more like cumin, turmeric, coriander, that kind of spiciness. In America, it was generally the spicy peppers. That's where they came to do the job of heating the body and making it sweat. So I want to talk today a little bit about cayenne pepper because it's a very cool stimulant diaphoretic. Cayenne is from the nightshade family. It's red, it warms the body, it stimulates circulation, and it's generally used for conditions that are damp, congested, and cold. People that will benefit from cayenne use are usually people that suffer from cold. They need an extra layer every day. They have cold feet and cold hands, and their digestion is cold. So the way cold digestion look like is problem breaking down food and assimilating the nutrient, and problem eliminating, so constipation. Those people will feel not just physical cold, but also heavy, lethargic, fatigued, because they are carrying a lot of toxicity in them. And they are constipated half of the time. By increasing circulation for those people, you can improve metabolism, leading to better nutrient absorption, better toxic elimination, so vitality improve, and everything looks a lot more, there is a lot more energy, there is a lot of warmth, a lot of passion in there. Cayenne is also shown to help reduce blood sugar, and it's a very good herb to support your cardiovascular system. It's block substance P in a neuropeptide that tell us that what we feel is pain. So it blocks the pain feeling in the body. That is good sometimes, but other time not that much. So if you have pain, it's a sign that something is going on in your body that needing care for. It's like an alarm system that alert you that you need to take action. If you take cayenne or take any painkiller without attending to the root cause, you might make it go, you might have a problem festering down there without you caring for it. So I wouldn't recommend that. But in condition when you have pain, and at the same time you know the root cause of the pain, and you're taking care of it, and you are really doing the job to care for the pain. But at the same time, because of the pain, you can't rest, you can't eat, you just can't function. You can't really take care of yourself. It goes for a short period of time to use painkiller, and Cayenne is one of them, so you can do the other stuff that will really take care of the root cause. So in those cases, Cayenne is good for lower back pain, arthritis, neuropathy that comes from diabetes. So like I said, you want to take care of the diabetics, not just the pain of the neuropathy, arthritis, backaches, and migraine pains. Now, with all those benefits, don't find yourself running into the kitchen and grabbing a spoonful of cayenne and ingesting it. As you know, cayenne is very, very spicy. So if you ingest too much at one time, you might, the smoke will come out of your ears. It will be unpleasant, not just in your mouth, all over the place. So cayenne is one of those plants that you want to use in small amounts as part of a formula, as a stimulant that make all the formula a little bit more, will give it an oomph that will make it all much better. So as this is the last video of this series about 4 herbs for detox, let's talk a little bit about how you can formulate those 4 herbs. So maybe you create a formula where you have 30% red clover to support the lymph, 30% stinking nettle to add some nutrients, but also to support flushing with the urine, 30% of bitters. You can use yarrow that we talked about last week, but you can also use dandelion. It's the right time of the year for that too. And then 5 to 10% of cayenne pepper to stimulate all the other herbs to work much better. That could be a nice, really, formula for detoxing, for supporting all the detox organ, not pushing them, but supporting them and nourishing them to work in the right direction. So this is it for the month of April 2024. If you enjoyed it, or if you have any questions, please leave me a note in the comments. I would love to answer you. I'm also open for you to offer topics that are interested to you and you want to hear about them. So if you are interested to hear about any topic, let me know. If not, I'll see you next month with a new topic. Happy spring!